we are here to be uplifted. And that will certainly happen. And I thank all of you for being here. I know it was a long day at work and at school. And so we're going to make the very most of our time on tonight. And at this time, I want to introduce our guest for the night. Grief is the process of coping with the loss of a loved one.
I just recently lost my mom. And the grace for the grieving, it really helps me because personally speaking, I think I'm still grieving because I haven't allowed myself to I accept the fact that my mom is gone, but to actually allow myself to feel the grief, I haven't.
Because if you harbor all of this grief, you go into a period of depression. So it's good for you to journal. I'm feeling this way. Today I missed you today because I didn't get that call from you. Write it.
Sharing releases some of your pain. It allows you to, like Pastor Simmons just spoke on Sunday, shake it off. It allows you to shake it off.
If you're the hurting person, look up and look out. Stop looking in and stop walking around with your head down.
Grace for the Fallen really taught me that it's not other people, it's how I'm looking at myself. And it's important for me to forgive myself just as God gives me new grace, new mercy every day. I should do the same for me.
I thank God that I try to live daily above what people say because they're going to always say what they say.
Greg James, his testimony that he shared with us, it helped me to unlock my voice and to share my testimony. For so long, I wanted to tell about how I used to be on drugs. And Greg James' testimony, how he was free from prison and how he was free from selling drugs, gave me the strength and courage to stand up and give my testimony.
But God did something that you would never do. He forgave me and said, Greg, I'm going to give you another chance.
I think what was most impactful from Greg was really just owning your downfalls. Walking in that, because God doesn't allow you to go through anything just for any random reason. There's a purpose, right?
Me and Dee, we cried, like literally cried. I cried more in 4 days than I cried in 44 years.
I think part of the caregiver experience is giving yourself permission to feel what you feel.
When you're being a caregiver, there's certain things you can't just force onto people. You have to care about their feelings too.
Everybody's not wired to care for people. Older people even, the patience it takes to deal with.
You gotta have patience too.
Yeah.
You gotta really have patience.
I mean, how can you be a caregiver? How could you ever care for somebody if you don't have patience? You gotta have patience for them, and you also gotta have patience for yourself. Because, it's easy to walk away from something, but it takes patience to stay there and deal with it.
I wanted to do it because I knew that the way that I was thinking, the way that I was feeling wasn't normal. I didn't know what normal looked like, but I knew this wasn't normal.
As Black people, we don't always seek counseling, but counseling really can help those of us.
I was a relatively happy child and I had a good childhood, so I did not know anything about depression.
Brother Christie and Sister Hill, listening to their testimony gave me the strength and the courage to share my testimony with others in the church and on my Facebook page about how I was depressed and how long I was depressed.
We have to give people the space to get certain things out. Believe it or not, I'm sneaking therapy on y'all and y'all don't even know it.
This is so different from the Sunday sermon. This is a workshop, right? A workshop for your soul.
You have nothing to lose. You have a great deal to gain, especially yourself. You gain back yourself and your connection with others.
Thank you, Pastor Simmons, for being such a great visionary.
Grace Talk was basically keeping it real as you could get.
I think it was great. There was information that I obtained that I wasn't aware of, and I really wish we would have more of it.